Is it too early? It's too early, isn't it? I don't care. It's never too early. If you haven't guessed, today's video is all fall DIYs and I'm super excited to share them with you. So let's jump into this episode and get started. For this project, we're going to make a jean pocket pumpkin. I had this pocket left over from some previous DIYs that I did with jeans. I'll link that video down in my description box, but I'm going to put some hot glue on 3 sides of the pocket, and then I'm just going to glue those 2 pieces together. Now this pocket has a Velcro piece that opens the actual pocket, so I just left that together. If you had a regular jean pocket, you could glue that if you wanted to. Then I took some batting and I just filled my pocket with batting, and I'm going to take some more hot glue and seal that top part with some hot glue. Now you could totally sew this if you wanted to. Just remember that jeans require a heavy duty sewing needle, so you need a special needle for that. Then I took one of these sticks that I got from Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section. You get like a package of 24 of them or something like that, but I use them all the time. They're really versatile for lots of different projects. So I glued that into the pocket, and then I took some raffia and I'm just going to glue that just on top of the stick. I didn't wrap it around or anything. If you wanted to tie it off in a bow or a knot there, you could do that too. This was just some leftover pieces that I had. Then I took some ribbon from my stash and I just made an awareness bow, and all that means is you cross it over, glue it in the middle, and then I'm going to add this cute orange button that matches my ribbon, and here it is, styled in some decor. So for this project, we're going to make another jean pumpkin, but this time we're going to take some strips instead of the pockets, and we're just going to cut and tear like I do my fabric and ribbon if you've watched me for a while. It's one of my favorite techniques to give that kind of shabby feel, because you get the worn look from ribbon, fabric, and jeans. So then I'm going to add some hot glue, and I'm just going to add the strips around my pumpkin. This would be a really great project to cover one of those Dollar Tree foam pumpkins, the orange ones. I couldn't find any out just yet, and this was the only pumpkin I had in my stash. So this did come from the Dollar Tree though. They're the smaller pumpkins, and this would work for any size pumpkin. I think this is adorable, so I definitely want to make some larger ones when I get out some larger pumpkins in my area. So once you start gluing the strips on, you're going to just want them to overlap. And as you go around, you're going to have a few holes, and that's okay, because once you get all the strips on the majority of your pumpkin, then we're going to go back and fill in the holes. This is a really easy project. You're just going to hot glue and wrap. So here you can see there are some holes. You can take some shorter pieces of the jeans if you want, and you're just going to cover those up with some hot glue as well. And it's just going to go around and fill in any gaps. I took the top of the pumpkin that was part of the original pumpkin, and I'm just going to hot glue it back into the hole that was already there. Once I had that glued in, I took some more ribbon and I tied it into a shoelace bow, and I'm just going to add that to the stem. You could wrap it around if you wanted to. I chose not to, but either way would be super cute. And here it is, styled in some decor. For this project, we're going to make a wood block pumpkin, and this was so easy. I already had this wood block painted for a different project, and so you're just going to take a plain scrap piece of wood, paint it with some white chalk paint, and then these were like a garland of some kind that I got several years ago at Hobby Lobby, but you could also use the little stems that they sell at the Dollar Tree that are like the little wood circles. That would work as well up here at the top. You just need something for a stem. So I glued those 2 pieces together, and then I'm I'm going to glue it to the top. And here is like a super cute pumpkin. You could leave it like this if you wanted to, adding some raffia. I think that would be super cute. But we're going to add a little bit extra here. So I had these left over from last year's window clings from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use some Mod Podge and glue one of the pumpkin pieces down at the bottom. I did go ahead and let them overlap because I think that's pretty cute. And I love to use window clings, so if you like to use window clings in crafts, I have a whole video where I do some tiered trays with window clings. I will leave that video down in my description box as well. But I took some more leaves that came in that same window cling set, and I'm just going to glue those, again hanging off the sides of the wood block. And then I cut apart some of the words that were also window clings that said Happy Fall, and I just glued those on into the middle of my wood block, and then again another leaf down at the bottom. This is definitely customizable to any window cling set that you might like. I took some more ribbon and some extra jean pieces that I had laying around, and I made a shabby bow. I have to say, this is probably one of my very favorite shabby bows I have ever made. I love the contrast of jeans and the orange and the polka dots. Very cute. But I added a button, and here it is, styled in some decor. Do you know what time it is? It's time to hit the like button. So don't forget to go down, hit the like button if you are enjoying today's video, and let's get back to the DIYs. So for this project, we're going to make a fabric pumpkin, and I just took a styrofoam ball that I had used in a previous project, and this is probably like 3/4 of a styrofoam ball. And I took some fabric from the Dollar Tree, and I just wrapped the fabric around my styrofoam ball. Now you could use an actual pumpkin for this and just wrap up your pumpkin. I've seen it where people like fold in the fabric into the hole at the top of the pumpkin. I chose not to do that. I left my fabric open at the top, and then I'm using some more of my leftover jean strips. If you guys can't tell, I love using jeans. I think they make super cute bows as well. Let me know, do you like jean projects, or what have you made with jeans that is super cute? So I went ahead and made another shabby bow because I felt like this really matched the fabric because there was some blue in it as well. I did add one of those sticks at the top, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue that to where I tied the fabric around with my other piece of jeans. Then it just makes it look like they were a bow together. And then I took another button, this time a blue one, glued it in the middle, and here it is, styled in some decor.
I wish I could freeze this moment, just never let it end. Walking through the snow when you're taking my hand. All of those late nights on your couch when we just talked until midnight. I just wish I could freeze this moment.
For this project, we're going to make a wood round pumpkin, and we're really just adding elements to a wood round. So this wood round came from the Target dollar spot. It could be a riser. It could sit on the like rounded part. I've done that with a previous one that I used. But I'm just taking another window cling, and I'm going to glue that one to the middle. And then I took some leaves from that same window cling set, and I just glued them around the sides of my pumpkins. I like to go in groups of 3, but that's totally up to you. I'm using my same orange ribbon, making another awareness bow, and I glued this one at the stem of our window cling. Then I'm adding another orange button, and here it is, styled in some decor.
Babe, weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away.
If you love farmhouse decor, shabby chic decor, and a little bit of mixture of both of those, which I like to refer to as Shabby Farmhouse, then hit that subscribe button, become a part of my YouTube family, and let's get crafting together. So for this project, we're going to make a washcloth pumpkin, and I picked up this set of 12 washcloths in the Dollar Tree like plus section. They were $5. I picked this red color, and I think possibly I should have picked a different color of washcloth because you're going to see here in the end why I decide that. But we're going to just make a point on each side and hot glue that together. Now, someone had made a comment on one of my videos that they wanted to see less hot glue. I mean, you're more than welcome to sew these together. I'm just not much of a seamstress. I don't like to pull out my sewing machine because it takes me forever, and I'm just not very good at it. But definitely, if you want to sew this together, you totally can. So I'm going to stuff that with some batting, and then I glued the other side together, and then I just kind of fluffed it out and took both ends, and I'm going to hot glue those both ends together. That way I'm getting kind of a square shape for my pumpkin. Then I took another one of those wood sticks that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to glue that down to the middle of our washcloth. Then I'm just going to kind of glue that top edge around the wood stick. Then I took some of my raffia and tied a shoelace bow. I think this kind of ends up looking like an apple, which is definitely still fall decor, but I think a different color would have made it look more like a pumpkin. But here it is, styled in some decor.
Just like my mama said. Gradually fades away.
That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the projects as much as I did. If you're looking for more inspiration, check out these videos right here. And as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.